Hey my fellow investors, this is Julius with another video of investing. So today is another day where I go through my entire portfolio, the dividends I've collected and how my portfolio has been performing for the last 30 days. This month has been basically up and down. At the beginning of this month, stocks were a little bit tanking when the Fed raised the inflation rate, but then they bounced back. I mean, that's how the stock market works anyway for the short term. I'm going to go through my entire portfolio, the dividends I collected, how much money I invested this month, and at the same time, how much appreciation have I seen for this month as well. For those of you who are new, I invest mostly, I would say 99% of my stocks and dividend paying stocks. And then I have, I think just one stock, if I'm not, only one stock that I have that is a growth stock, and that's Boeing. The reason why I do that is because of recession. Usually what happens during recession is that most stocks are going to drop. But the good thing about dividend paying stocks, they'll continue paying you dividends. I don't want to see my stocks dropping at the same time I'm not getting no dividends. The other reason why I invest in dividend paying stocks has to do with the fact that I want to retire off of dividends. So dividends is another way I can make passive income. That's money that I don't have to be actively at a job to come into my bank account. So for those of you who are new to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe, by hitting the red button below. Join the family, so you can be inspired. So when I began this journey actually not too long ago, if I'm not mistaken. I began this journey in 2019. March of 2019. And when I began this journey, I think I began with $300. I was so new to the stock market. I was just trying it out. I lost some money. I did some day trading there and there. Then I began having this feel like, I can do it. There's no magic to investing anyway. I read so many books and I watched so many videos on YouTube. So currently I'm averaging around $1,200. That's how much I'm investing right now. And the goal is to be able to invest at least $2,000 each month. I haven't got to that level yet. My income hasn't allowed me to get to that level yet because of other expenses that I have. But as time goes on, I'm going to invest more and more so that when I'm in my 40s or 50s, I'm able to either retire, or if I'm to go back to work, it's not because I have to, but because I want to. And most of us, I don't know if you have realized, my job where I work at, and I'm not trying to put people down, but I have people that I see, they're in their 60s, late 60s, trying to pull doubles so they can make ends meet. I don't want to be in that position. And not that because they want, but because they have to, either to pay for their health care or to pay for their bills. I don't want to be in that position. I want to be in a position where I have the freedom to say, I don't want to go to work today. And that's why I began this journey. It's not because I'm making so much money, but because I want to sacrifice right now, or I want to suffer right now so I can enjoy tomorrow. I don't want to be 60 and then I have to go and have 3 jobs to make ends meet. And that's what's going to happen. I talk to people most times, friends, and I tell them it doesn't matter what job you have. It doesn't matter how much money you make. As long as you wake up every day and go to a job, that means you're living paycheck to paycheck. You know what happens? Because once the job ends, that's the end of that income. But when you have passive income coming in, even if this job ends, you have another source of income coming in. And that's my goal. And that's actually going to be, at some point, I will actually introduce you to another plan that I'm trying to starting next year. I've been working on getting my LLC so I can get my business license. So I can have at least 3 sources of income. I want to build a business, start small and grow it as time goes on. But that's for another video. So anyway, I feel like I've talked a lot. And so before we get into the video, please, like I told you, don't forget to subscribe and also smash the like button, guys. Share the video too, share to those people out there. There's so many people are willing to learn, but they don't have the resources. When I talk about stocks that I own, that's the more research I do, and then I educate myself as well. So the more you help someone out there, the more you're going to learn. I'm not a financial advisor. Whatever I do here is for entertainment and for information purposes only. So don't go from here and replicate what I'm doing and you think that you're going to get the same returns, because at the end of the day, my risk tolerance is different from yours. So whatever you do your own research, seek professional help, and remember, there's a chance of losing money when it comes to stock market. So let's jump into the video. So as you can see, my account at the moment is sitting at $54,240, which gives me, and if you look at this number right here, right, it's $10,866. That's how much appreciation I've been able to see through investing my money. My dividend yield is 2.64%. Yield on cost is 3.3%. And here you can see my annual income. Right now we're sitting at $1,431, and that's annually. That's not monthly yet. And if you do the math, you can see that I'm getting over a little bit over $100 each month. But you can see that some months you make more and some months you make less. But the goal by the end of the year, I want to be at least able to make $140 each month. Hopefully, I still have 4 or 5 months to go, so I'm on the right track to get there. You can see some of my holdings. I have lots and lots of holdings when it comes to my stocks, and most of these stocks are dividend-paying stocks, like I told you. I have some mutual funds. I have some ETFs as well. I have some bonds. So I'm a little bit well diversified when it comes to investing. Currently, I'm having 38 different holdings. That's the total of the different holdings that I have. So if you go to the diversification page, which is right here, remember, so what I mean by diversification is that it's not about how many stocks that you have. Really, that doesn't matter how many stocks you have, because, and I've seen so many people make this mistake. They'll have like 40 different stocks and they think they're diversified. If you are having 40 different stocks under the same sector, you're not diversified, because what's going to happen is, in most times, when something happens to one sector, it affects all stocks under the same sector, right? Let's say you have ExxonMobil, or you have Chevron, or you have Shell, and those are all the stocks that you're having. If something happens to the oil industry, all those 3 stocks are going to be affected. So that's what I mean when I say that being diversified doesn't mean having so many stocks, but being diversified, it has to do with having different stocks under different sectors. If we go to the dividends that I collected this month, so you can see that, so if we take a look at my dividends, and the good thing about this app as well, it will show you how much you received that month and how much you can expect to receive next month. And that may not really happen, because sometimes companies can cut their dividends without warning, but this gives you like an idea of how much to expect for planning purposes. And that's a good thing about when you start investing. Planning is a key, because you don't want to just invest and time comes for retirement and then 1 month you're not getting paid, because most of these stocks, they pay quarterly. So you want to be able to get paid every month, because that's going to make your budgeting so easy when you retire. You can see that I got paid. Agency pays monthly dividend. Agency is a monthly paying stock. Then at the same time, I have at least like 4, or actually, I'm sorry, I have 3 companies. That's Realty Income. I have long-term care and I have long-term care properties. Then I also have agency. Those are 3 companies that pay me each month. Then you have other companies that pay me quarterly. So this month, if you take a look, you can see that I received $67.64. That's how much I received. Now, that's not much compared to last month, where I received over $100. That's what I meant when I said some months you get more and some months you get less. That pretty much summarizes how my portfolio has been doing. So giving a little bit of information on how much I invested this month. So you can see that during the month of July, I invested $1,700. Remember, I told you on average I invest around $1,200 each month. You may ask yourself, why $1,700 this month? Now, because last month I didn't invest $1,200. I was short on how much I invested. I think I've only invested like $800. So what I do is I try to catch up the following month. So if I don't invest $1,200, if I get some extra money the following month, I put in more. Next month I may invest $500. Who knows? If something comes up, and I can't invest, then the following month I try to make it up for that. But remember I told you last, if you remember, the month of June, my portfolio was sitting at $51,900, right? And currently now it's sitting at $54,200. So that gives me a difference of, appreciation of $2,300. Now, if you subtract the $1,700, which I deposited out of my own money, that gives me $600. So the $600, that's how much my stocks have appreciated. It's not much, but that gives you an idea that there's no bank that I know of, there's no savings account, let it be an online savings account like CDs or any high interest savings account. There's no savings account that's gonna give you what I'm getting from the stock market. Now, yes, the stock market is more risky when compared to a savings account, but what's happening is the savings account are giving you nothing. Now, if we go back in June, remember when I told you the reason why the stock market tanked at the beginning of this month was because the Feds raised the inflation rate to 3.4, if I'm not mistaken. Now, if the bank is giving you 0.9%, that means you're losing money. People don't understand what inflation is. Inflation is the buying power. Let me give you an example. Right now, 2021, I'm sorry. Let me give you an example. Right now, 2021, you can buy a car for $20,000. 5 years from now, the same car that you're buying for $20,000 right now is going to be $25,000. That has to do something with inflation. Products increase in value, but your money is not growing. Your money is not keeping up. Because if your bank is only giving you 0.9%, that means it's not keeping up with the price of the products. If your rent is going up by 3%, and your bank is only giving you 0.9%, and you're keeping your money in your bank, that means you're losing money. Keeping your money should only be for short-term goals, but for long-term goals, no, because really you're losing money. These are things they will never teach you in school, and that's why I created this channel. Anyway, guys, we have come to the end of the video. I hope you like the content, and I hope my videos inspire you to begin the journey of investing. Like I've always said, it does not take a genius to begin investing. And the longer you wait, making excuses why you can't do this or you can't do that, the more you're gonna stay out of it. People are gonna be making money, and then you're gonna be like, oh, I wish. You start today. It doesn't matter how much you make. Start with how much you can. I mean, every brokerage account now these days is offering fraction shares. You can't tell me you can't do it because you don't have enough money, because all these brokerage accounts are making investing so easy. Anyway, I hope you guys like the content, and if you did, don't forget to smash the like button and also subscribe by hitting the red button below. It's gonna take you just 1 second of your time, but you will support this channel and it will mean a lot to this channel to reach more and more people. Anyway, thank you. See you next video.